Are you ready for some juicy drama? In the upcoming week, EastEnders is bringing back two familiar faces to Albert Square. First, we'll see Oscar Branning, now portrayed by Pierre Moullier, making an appearance. No. Remarkably, he encounters his older sibling, Lauren, in a surprising turn of events. As Nigel Bates is all Bradley, an adventure progresses, his long-absent wife, Julie, Karen Henthorne, returning to the role after 27 years, comes back into the picture. And then, meanwhile, as a devoted cinephile, I find myself in a pickle when my father-in-law, Phil Mitchell, uncovers some secret trysts I've been having with Johnny Carter. I've never been decided, and I've never been private. I think many covers would be all with being resistant and secret. Boy, the drama that unfolds. Meanwhile, Harry Mitchell owes Ravi Gulati, Aaron Theora, but additionally, as the Queen Victoria pub is up for sale, multiple parties are likely to express interest or make an offer. So subscribe to our channel and hit the like button to stay updated on all the latest EastEnders spoilers for Monday, the 14th of July, Thursday, 17th July, 2025 on. First, let's talk about Oscar Branning. Lauren receives a phone call resulting in an unexpected reunion with Oscar, and shortly afterward, she learns about his whereabouts and the reasons behind his inability to go back to home. But concerned, as a devoted film enthusiast, I find myself immersed in the captivating world of EastEnders once more. Upon his return from a long journey, my beloved uncle, Jack Branning, Scott Maslin, is warmly welcomed back into our family's fold. However, our dear Oscar, having recently surfaced, is now on a quest to persuade Lauren to allow him to remain in our midst. In an attempt to tug at her heartstrings, he resorts to some subtle emotional manipulation. Peter, Andy, and Beale inquire, while Lauren consents and allows Oscar to remain temporarily, provided he behaves properly. But Oscar receives a message that reveals he may be more trouble than he's worth. In the locals' eyes, he leaves a strong impact. Meanwhile, Jack delves deeper into the complex bond between Oscar and his parents, Tanya and Max. Oscar contemplates tricking Ian by feigning a slip-up at the fish and chip shop and requesting payment, an action that leaves Stacy Slater giggling. But there are consequences when the social worker witnesses the drama. 0800-886678. Now, let's talk about Phil Mitchell uncovering Callum Highway's affair with Johnny Carter. And Callum is jealous to find out that Johnny had a one-night stand after he ended things between them. While Linda is inviting Phil up to the Vic for a conversation, Phil unexpectedly sees Callum and Johnny together, which causes him to become extremely upset. In reaction, he quickly moves towards Johnny and holds on to him tightly. In the scene, it's Callum J and Billy Mitchell who need to calm down Phil before he becomes aggressive. Later on, Callum pleads with Phil to keep quiet about his affair, avoiding telling Lexi and Ben Mitchell, performed by Max Bowden, trying to talk sense into Phil once more, only escalates things, leading to a heated dispute that further splits the family apart. Is it only a matter of time before Callum's marriage to Ben is over? Next, let's talk about Harry Mitchell being under pressure from Robbie Gulati. Robbie supplies Harry with drugs to sell, or even reminding him of his bet. Following a challenging day, Harry argues with his father, Teddy Mitchell, Roland Manukian, and chooses to leave home instead. And in this situation, it is Kojo Asare, also known as Daio Kaliosho, who steps in to help Harry by providing him a place to stay. However, Kojo's sibling, George Knight, played by Colin Salmon, expresses concern over this plan. And throughout the progression of the week, Robbie pops by Harry's place at the Arches to gather funds and strategize about the upcoming questionable task. When Robbie proposes the idea of deceiving Kojo and utilizing his apartment whenever necessary, Harry experiences a sense of unease. Will Harry find a way out of this mess? Lastly, let's talk about the locals competing to bid for the Queen Vic at auction. Linda tells Kat that she's going to sell the Vic at an auction. Soon afterward, Ian communicates to Tappy Cotton, Gillian Tailforth, and her companion, Harvey Monroe, that it is now the right moment for them to restore the Beale business empire. The initial step in this endeavor will be placing a bid on the pub. While Ian dominates both Kat and Stacy, Gillian Wright's character, Jean Slater, worries that she might lose her cleaning job at the Vic if the Beales assume control. Consequently, Kat and Stacy devise a strategy. When Stacy announces that she's won £100,000 on a lottery ticket and promises to bid for the local pub as well, Ian becomes extremely angry. When Stacy spots a man outside and assumes he's a bailiff, causing her apprehension, but later discovers he's an insurance representative instead, what transpires subsequently, who will win the deeds to the Vic? Rumors may have already confirmed who takes charge. With that said, thanks for watching, and until next time, bye-bye.